If Zoom Prov is giving you a challenge and you want to just schedule a reoccurring Zoom and add it to your Canvas navigation menu, you can do that by signing into your Zoom web portal, which you can always access through My NU by clicking on Zoom. You sign in with your Purple Pass credentials, and then schedule a meeting like you would normally. Click on Schedule a Meeting from over here. If you make it a reoccurring meeting, that means there'll be one URL that students can use for the entire semester to join your course. I'll do this for my office hours. Tick the box that says this is a reoccurring meeting and then decide how often it's going to reoccur. I'll have it reoccur weekly. On Fridays, you could also say maybe on Tuesdays if you'd like, a couple of different dates, and then decide when it's going to end. I'll have it end at the end of the semester, which we'll say is about May 18th. Determine what settings you want turned on. And say save to schedule the meeting. The URL that renders here will be the same website for this meeting every single time you meet. So I scheduled, I think it says 32 occurrences here. I scheduled 32 meetings. Every single time it will be the same URL. So then what I'll want to do is add this URL as a menu item in Canvas. If I navigate into Canvas, which again you can get to through My NU, and then I open my course, keep in mind that the navigation menu in your Canvas course is editable to an extent. So if I open my class here, and scroll down to the bottom to Settings, click on Settings to open it. The fourth tab over is the Apps tab. Click on Apps. The app that you're looking for is called the Redirect app. The Redirect app is a handy app that redirects students to the same website every time they click on it. So click on Redirect Tool here. It looks like this blue arrow thing. Add the app to your course. Give it a name. Whatever name you put in this field is what will appear in your Canvas navigation. So you want to make sure you choose a name that will make sense to your students. Redirect Tool does not make much sense. I'll call it Rossi's Online Office Hours. Then you need to tell it what URL to redirect to. So I'm going to delete this piece, and I'm going to grab the URL from my Zoom meeting. So clicking back into my Zoom web portal up here. Again, this is the same URL they're going to use over and over again. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to copy the link address, come back into Canvas now, and I'm going to right click and paste that link address right there. The other thing you want to make sure you do too is you want to show this in the course navigation menu. So it'll be right there when students sign into Canvas and they can just click right on it. So tick this box and say add the app. It says it was added successfully. The next step is to move into my navigation menu. It doesn't show here yet, so I'll reload the page just to see it pop back on. And there it is, Rossi's Online Office Hours. I can leave it down there at the bottom if I want, or I can move it up higher if I'd rather it be further up on the menu. And I'll say save down below. This is another workaround if Zoom Prod is not quite working the way you want it to. One of the challenges is, of course, though, that you're not going to have all the same utilities, because essentially what students are going to do is they're going to sign into your Canvas class. They're going to click on this to get in there. There is only one option for them to do. There's nothing else they can do here besides open this in a new tab, and that's going to launch them into the Zoom. So if you are doing things like recording lectures and things like that, you will need to share those recordings after the fact. Zoom Prod shares the recordings automatically. Doing it this way allows you to meet reoccurringly. However, you do have to send the link if you are recording them. I hope this helps.